Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the Control Run, featuring Kendrix Shepard. I am Titania Bird, your game mistress for this. Last time, we went to Therum and we picked up a fine young Asari by the name of Liara Tisoni, and we talked to some people who maybe started possibly a bit of a romance. Let's get out of the Artemis Tau Cluster. We've had enough of that. And you know what? I kind of want to check in on things on the Citadel really quickly. So let's take a little stop off. Just check in on a few
Message
things.
coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Oh, well, you know. By the way, things look a little bit sharper in this one, or if the frame rate starts taking a nosedive, it's because I've upped the resolution. It was previously at 1600 by 900. I have bumped it up to 1080 in hopes that I can actually make these recordings 1080p forward. That might work fine here in Mass Effect 1, but we'll see how that works in later installments if that ends up being a problem. Also, free experience points. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanna doing pretty good on the Paragon side. A little worse on the Renegade side than I was hoping. We'll just have to redouble our efforts, I suppose. Let's take Ashley Madison Williams and Liara Madison Tisoni. I'm gonna run that joke into the ground. Immunity. Barrier. Warp. Stasis unlocked. Stasis. Lift. Advanced warp. So, oh right, she's having to catch up on everything. Singularity. Oh yeah, that's right.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That's right. That's the first time we took Liara anywhere in Rear Admiral Mikhailovich. I'm gonna hate this. I know it. Alright, Rear Admiral Mikhailovich, what is your problem?
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Pleasure to meet you, Rear Asshole Mikhailovich. I mean Admiral.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
Oh, I already don't like you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't
you?
begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
You ask me if I know what color my blood is. I'm gonna guess yours is blue. Right? Because you're coming off like an entitled asshole, blue blood. Also, don't insult my ship.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills for the same price we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Oh. You want to talk boondoggles? You want to talk boondoggles? Let me guess. Somewhere in your ancestry, you've got someone who was responsible for the F-22. I'd rather them spend billions of credits on one useful-ass ship than billions of dollars on a plane that will never see the fucking sky.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
Rear Admiral, I don't care.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
I can walk. I have legs.
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Yeah, 12,000 fighters that, again, if they're designed anything like current fighters that the actual U.S. military has been trying to work on, will be deprecated by the time that they would ever be able to see the sky. So, fuck you.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
Oh boy, here we go.
Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Oh god, I knew this was coming. And it still hurts. Alright. Admiral Mikhailovich. With all due respect, go fuck yourself.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Fuck. I do not have enough Paragon points for this. Shit. Well then, I guess, in summation, I will just say, I'm a Spectre. It's not your ship. It's not a part of your fleet. You have no right to say anything about what I do on my ship. I'm not under your chain of command anymore. I do not answer to Rear Admiral Suckasovich. I don't answer to you. I don't answer to the Systems Alliance. I don't answer to anybody except maybe the Citadel Council if I'm feeling charitable. So, in summation, I say to you, in the words of my ancestors, fuck off.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
If I make you proud, I have done a bad job.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Girl from Ipanema goes walking. Oh. Well, welcome to one of the recurring elements of the trilogy. This lady right here, Khalisa al-Jalani. Much can be said about her, some of it not very complimentary. However, I'm mostly playing a paragon.
Khalisa bint Sinan al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Sure.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Okay, before we start this, I just have to ask. Because I need to know, for reasons of personal ethics, Westerland isn't associated with Fox News or Breitbart, is it?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Throw me a freaking bone here. I'm the Spectre. Need the info.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
And here's where I'm about to contradict exactly what I said to Rear Admiral Assholovich.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Now, here is the tough part. What do I want to say anything about him? Do I want to let information leak about this? Because if I do and Saren manages to, I don't know, flip over to Westerland while he's watching whatever the Reaper equivalent of OANN is, do I let slip information that he might overhear and then let him know that I'm coming for him? I'm pretty sure he already knows that I'm coming for him. Do I let people know what he did on Eden Prime? Do I let him know how big of a cunt he is? Or do I just walk away? You know what? This is probably going to get clipped and taken out of context, but you know what? Sometimes people just actually need to know what's going on.
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says that Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
That's not inaccurate, really. But it's also just not accurate. How much money do I have? 87,000. Alright, well, let's go see Miss Nisana. Embassies. Presidium embassies. Ah, you were getting ready to run somewhere. Just really had somewhere to go really fast on spawn, huh, didn't you? Nasana.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Yes, I got your message. So, as the humans often say, the fuck?
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
What kind of privateers? Were they in the sickening sloop called the Antelope, perchance?
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive.
Of course she is.
The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted, transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
That sounds like a you problem. Unfortunately, I have an uncontrollable need to make it a me problem as well.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Oh, the year was 2181. How I wish I was on Arcturus now. A letter of marque came from Nasana, who wants to find her sister, find out where she's gone. God damn them all. I was told I'd cruise the Traverse for Reaper gold. They'd fire all guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken gal on the Presidium pier, the last of Shepard's privateers. Oh, wait. I was gonna go back to the market, see if, Stan, I mean, not Stan. The fuck is his name? Great, now I've got Eminem in my head, and I don't even listen to Eminem. Conrad Werner.
Hey, Commander
Conrad
Shepard,
Stanley
hey,
Madison
Conrad
Werner.
Werner. There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too.
Why do I get the feeling you're among them?
Hey, can I get your picture?
Why do I get the feeling you're among my admirers?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect.
Alright,
Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
For your sake, I hope your wife tells you to go fuck herself. I also hope that I don't find that on extranet eBay later. Or worse, if you do keep it, I hope that you're not doing anything unsavory with it, because I am well aware of Earth history. I am well aware of the things that fanboys will do to memorabilia of otherwise
Binary
innocuous
Helix
things.
has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
The Normandy is a beautiful sight. How I wish I was on Arcturus now. She is fast and still. She is fast and stealthy and flies all
Stand
alone.
by,
And a
shore
pilot's
party.
got
Decontamination
brittle bones,
progress.
cut down them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for Reaper gold. We'd fire all guns, shed no
Decontamination in
tears.
progress.
I'm a broken lass on the Citadel pier, the last of Shepard's
Log.
privateers.
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright, where was it in Artemis Tal that Nasana wanted us to go exactly? Whoops. Macedon. Oh, there's also a Sparta system in that area.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
Of course I did.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I don't know, that sounds like a Saren problem to me.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright, well, I guess we are going back to Artemis Tal. We could go to Macedon and do that thing. Let's go to Sparta first. Ah, there was something at the Citadel I was going to do that I forgot to do, and that is go talk to Kohaku. Rahaha. I think I was trying to say fucking frick at the same time. I don't know why. Boom! What was that planet that I was supposed to land on? Daedalus. Daedalus. Liara. Ashley Madison Williams. Welcome back to the stupid car, my friends. Let's do our usual around. Well, actually, no. We've already done our usual around. It's just now we have the distress signal. So we can just go straight to it. All right, then. That sounds fine and dandy to me. Whee! Oh, right. This is where I found the things for Kawaku that I then forgot to turn into Kawaku on the Citadel. This is where I thought a fresher, where I thought a fresher moth. Yeah, sure. Thought a fresher moth. Wow, spoonerism. You know, sometimes, even when you're uploading the actual videos thereof and you do stuff, and then it's been a week, you forget certain things. Just make sure. Anything. Fargaloos, Fargaloos, Fargaloos! Fargaloos is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with an abundance of airborne hydrocarbons. Orbital period 111.7 Earth years. Radius 40,394 kilometers. Daily 19.1 Earth hours. Ladazina. Patavik. Patavik is the second of the Macedon system's giant terrestrial planets, and by far more interesting. The surface is covered by a vast sea of liquid ammonia, in which a unique aquatic ammonia-based biosphere has developed. While the frozen continents are entirely bereft of life, a rich bounty of complex organisms, many far larger than a human, flourish in the chilly, toxic sea. While dreadly inhospitable to humans, Patavik is suitable for colonization by the Volus. Excuse me. Negotiations between the Systems Alliance and the Volus' patrons, the Turian hierarchy, have made good progress. Orbital distance 11.3 astronomical units, orbital period 69.8 Earth years, radius 10,529 kilometers, daily 30.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 22.4 Earth atmospheres, yikes! Surface temperature negative 130 centigrade, and surface gravity 1.6 standard gravities. Metallic asteroid. Metal-rich asteroid, radius 91 kilometers. Titanium. Portland. Portland is an enormous terrestrial planet, half again the size of Earth. Despite its thick atmosphere, the weak output of the red dwarf Macedon leaves the surface biting cold. The crust is mainly composed of silica, but significant deposits of iron and other industrial metals are present. These lodes may prove rich enough to be profitably mined despite the heavy gravity. Orbital period 21 Earth years, radius 9,749 kilometers, day length 45.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.4 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature negative 197 centigrade EU, and surface gravity 1.5 standard gravity. Survey says. Matriarch's writings uncovered you were scanning the surface of the planet Portland when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon on board and found one of Matriarch Delanaga's writings in its storage compartment. Yeah, I already scanned that. Okay. Shajila. Warning, level 1 pressure hazard. Sharjilla has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Its temperate surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Convoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Gee, I wonder if they're connected to the privateers. Sharjilla has an extensive, overshot, silicon-based oxygen-breathing ecology. Heavily populated areas are covered with fine silica, silicon dioxide, dust, the respiratory byproduct of the animal's higher world forms. Yes, sure, let's go with that. High-speed surface winds, often laden with abrasive silica dust, present a hazard. In areas where the wind deposits a great deal of silica, flooding can be treacherous. EVAs are discouraged. Orbital period 1 Earth year, radius 5,693 kilometers, day length 40.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 39.16 Earth atmospheres. Ugh. Surface temperature a pleasant 25 degrees centigrade, and surface gravity 0.9. Standard gravities. Let's land. Once again, we are in Ashley. Bonk, bonk. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Anomaly. Debris. Stronghold. Well, I mean, y'all know how this goes. The song remains the same. Planet is different, but the song remains the same. Whee! Bonk. Rolling around at the speed of Mako, we got places to go, gotta follow that. Well, I don't suppose I never follow string coast. Follow me, set me free, trust in me, we will escape from the thresher moss. Oh, there's minerals in this area too. Pro stats. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container in the tent held, among other things, one of Matriarch Delanaga's fragments. How are we doing on that? 6 out of 10. Okay. Well, we are going to go back the other way to the debris, but of course, we're going to take a touch of a side trip, because there are minerals nearby. And we could use these. Follow me, set me free, trust in me, we will escape from the pressure moss. Wow, my voice cracked. I'm sorry.
Redeploying.
Thorium. Pro stats. Did I say pro stats? Wow, I just mangling my own language all over the place. If any of you out there have been learning English as a second language, I want to reassure you on your progress by saying I'm a native speaker of English, and I'm still fucking at all kinds of up, so, you know, if I'm having this much trouble with English, don't worry about your own struggles. It's kind of a part of the It's just kind of the way of the Force when it comes to learning English for any reason. Whee! Oh. That was a fun jump. Unfortunately, it put me backwards a bit. Bonk. Oh, my stat's not gonna work here. Or my strats, even. It's good old-fashioned timing and patience. And now, back to that spot where all the red dots were. I will admit, much of my pro stats were developed simply because I sometimes have trouble with timing, and I definitely have trouble with patience. So, fuck it. Brute force. Brute force and ignorance. You know, I know that you're supposed to attack him on foot, but it's more fun doing it like this. Why bother stepping outside? You've just got a tank that can mow down what doesn't, that can run over what it doesn't mow down. There is one other red dot on here that's not been taken care of yet. I want to... Where is it? Oh, there you are. You know what? Just for that, bonk.
Moving out.
Let's go deal with some pirates, shall we? Bonk. 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 Bonk.
You must die.
Yeah, about that. It always brightens my mood when I get to shoot someone in the head.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Please don't take that out of context, NSA. Pro stats. Can I do pro stats? Yes, I can do pro stats. They've won the day. Pro stats. Here won't work pro stats. I'll just have to wait and do this the right way. Woo! On the edge of the gory and hanging by a moment. Oh, I don't have any more items. Did I not equip Liara as soon as I got her? Apparently not. Well, let's fix that, shall we? Give you a Cat Anna. Raiko. Naginata. That's all I can get. Huh. You were doing ridiculously well for having, well, gear. You discover evidence that the Asari leading the slavers and Nasana Dantius, the important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nasana with this. So it is very likely that amongst the pirates that we have so ruthlessly taken down here was Nasana's sister. Oh no. How horrible. Also, no end to the explodey stuff here. Great kit. Well, I suppose that'll give me an excuse to go back to the Citadel and do that thing for Kohaku. Come and pick me up. I'm just hanging out underneath the awning of a pirate base. Let's see you fancy fly and do that, Joker. Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'll send a spectre to go kill her. I must have watched White Christmas like 15 or 20 times over the course of my life. It was my family's favorite holiday movie for the time. And honestly, was mine until I realized what the minstrel show number was about. Good songs, but yeah, that thing is just... Oh, if you don't know, I encourage you to research what a minstrel show was, and in particular, one very common and often considered racist trope that was involved in minstrel shows back in the day.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
I'll give you a hint.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I'll give you a hint. It's also something that shows up in White Christmas's unofficial, the movie that White Christmas is kind of unofficially
Reporter
a sequel
Kalisa
to.
Al-Jalani
Holiday
recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Yeah, it's also in the movie that White Christmas is kind of related to in many ways. Holiday Inn, which is the real first appearance of White Christmas, and also the thing in question is not White Christmas itself. We're gonna finish this here in the next part because for reasons of physical emergencies that have suddenly popped up, I've got to go do something important. So when we get back, we'll deal with Nasana, talk to Kohaku, and carry on some fun stuff. So until we meet next, whenever that may be,